Greetings! Today we're going to be doing a review on this computer monitor lamp that I wanted for my laptop. It's a pretty cool lamp. It's pretty bright. I use it for my laptop, but you can use it for desktop screens as well. You can see it's by this company called Jewelness. It's a very long and kind of a big light, so it'll work not just on laptops but on your desktops too. I have a small laptop, but I think you can do it up to like 17-inch screens, which is nice. So when I open it up, these are the instructions that you see on it. It's pretty simple. It's only like one. It's like a trifold on two sides. So basically, it tells you what it comes with. You got the light, the clip. This is the attachment that's already on the clip itself. You would take that off if you got a really thick monitor at the top. The Type-C cable, and then the hex, which would help you loosen and tighten the clip itself if you needed to. So it kind of explains how the clip works, how you plug it in, and I'm going to show you all that myself. Then on the back, there's actually a way to tighten and loosen the clip. There's actually caps, which I'll show you the cap itself, where you would actually open it up and then you can actually tighten and loosen the clip itself. And this is talking about how you can take off that attachment right there if you got a really thicker monitor at the top, where it would help it make it fit. And this just tells you how to position it. There's different buttons on it, which I'll show you. So there's an on-off switch. There's a light sensor switch. There's a brightness button on the inside. And then this is the CCT adjustable, which is more for the colors on the outside. So you can see basically it says the brightness has 4 levels, 5, 30, 60, and 100%. Then the coloring has 4 different levels of temperatures, 3K, 4K, 5K, and 6500K. It also has a memory of what you used last, which is really nice. And then just talks about how to use the light and how it works, how it's not going to be directly in your eyes, although you can raise it, and it can get in your eyes. It just depends on what level you want to use it for. Since this is a powerful lamp, you can see that it's the specifications, how many lumens it is. That's 255 lumens, which is pretty bright. Since it draws so much power, I would probably use like a USB block and plug it into the wall, because it'll probably drain your laptop battery if you're not plugged in. So that's just my recommendation to you. Anyway, so that's the instruction set. It's not much to it. I've already taken all the contents out of the box. So I'm going to show you the contents and what it looks like. So I've already attached it, but I'll show you what it looks like anyways with it attached. So you can see here is the length of the actual lamp. It's pretty long. And you can see the clip it's actually a very, very sturdy clip. So you can see when you attach it, you're just popping in the lamp into this clip here. When you pop it in, just make sure that the back of it, there's the USB port connector right there. So make sure that lines up. And then make sure that, of course, your controls are at the top. Otherwise, if you have this facing down, you'll have them the wrong direction. So just make sure that it's facing up when you put it into the actual clip itself. This is very heavy right here. It's very sturdy, very well made. This is actually what you put on the monitor, on top of your monitor screen, whether it's your laptop or your desktop or an all-in-one screen. That's what you're going to put on there. I don't know how well this would work with a curved screen. It's really made for more rectangular type of screens, not really curved. So I don't think it's going to work very well with curved, just because you can see how this is a flat area here. I just don't see how it's going to grab. And this does not really move. That's the extra piece right there they were talking about in the instructions. You can take this piece out, which gives you much more space than if you got a really, really wide monitor. Then this would help aid in that purpose. I got a small laptop, so this works just fine for I have like a 10.5-inch laptop screen. So this actually works just the way it is out of the box with my laptop screen. So the other components it came with, aside from the lamp and the clip. This is how the clip came. It did come with a USB cable. So it's a USB C to USB A. So the USB C goes into the back of the lamp. So you go to the back of the lamp. You can see the USB port is back here. And it just goes right into it. You got to make sure it's lined up. And then voila. Now, for those of you that don't have a USB-A port like I don't on my laptop, because I have it only has USB-C, I had to get an adapter that converted this to USB-C. So I ended up getting this other product called Nanda USB-C to USB 3.0 adapter. And when you pull it, there's two of them in this particular one. So you can see it's USB-A, and you can see here's the USB adapter. So I'm just going to plug this into here, and now I've got a USB-C adapter. So now I can plug this into my laptop, which is USB-C. I suppose you can always convert it to other things, but that's what I'm using it for. So on my laptop, okay, so you can see it's already turned on, and I'm going to demonstrate this with the lights off here shortly. So again, I'm going to take this part and put it over the top of the laptop. It's just going to rest. And that's it. Now, you can actually change the angle, and this is free moving, so you can slide this. You know, it's going to cover your webcam, unfortunately, if you got it over your webcam, or if you have one of those webcams that are like on the all-in-one desktop, so the webcam pops up, or if you have a webcam that's already on your top of your screen, this might get in the way, so be mindful of that. But if you have an integrated webcam like I do, you can just move it over a little bit. As you can see now, the webcam is completely free, and I still have plenty of lamp. And you can see how long this lamp is compared to my laptop. It's a really long lamp. So it'll cover a lot of space, which is really nice. So, as you saw earlier, outer button is power. That's a light sensor, which I don't use, but if you push it, you'll see another LED. That, again, is for the brightness, and the other one on the outside is your temperature. So if I press the buttons for those, so here's the power, that's just an icon. The controls are right in the back of it. So those little pads there, those four of them, right here, right here, right here, and right here, those are what you press to activate those actual controls. So if I want to actually turn off the monitor, I'm not touching the actual icon itself, I'm going behind it. So if I go behind it, you can see it turns off. It's a really simple touch. It's not really, you're not actually pushing anything. You don't feel anything being pushed when you press it. It's a very gentle touch, and it works. See how quick that was. So if I want to change the brightness, you can see already how bright and how much space this is covering my laptop. That's because I'm on the highest brightness. If I change this, oh no, that's next level, and that's the brightest level, and that's off. So I'm going to turn off the lights in the room just to show you how bright this can get. And you can see how bright it was even with the lights on. Okay, so I turn my lights off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to turn on the lamp. Hopefully I can find the controls here. Okay, there we go. So, oh, by the way, when I turned it on just now, I just pressed the brightness button. I didn't even actually turn on the power button. So you can see here, when I push it, there's another brightness level, even brighter. Off. The lowest setting, and the lowest setting is, still enough brightness where I can see my whole keyboard. And then if I go to the next level, Now you can see the whole desk is lit up. And then again, the third level. So it gets really bright. Now, if I change the temperature, this is going to be a little bit hard to see because it's not picking it up well on my camera. So I just changed it. It's a different color now. Now it's more of like a yellow, but again, it's not picking it up very well on the camera. And this is more of like a yellow, I don't know, it's not as yellow. And this is more of a white or a blue. So it really depends on, what you like on your screen, in your eyes, and on the keys, because the keys can be reflective as well. But I can see, real well with this, even with the lights on, which is nice. So that's medium again. That's high. And I'm going to turn my lights back on in the room and show you how bright it can get with the lights back on. Okay, so the room lights are on again, but the lights on the lamp are turned off. So again, I'm just going to press the brightness button. I'm not even pressing the on and off button to turn it on. And again, you still see the keys very well lit now. And that's with the room lit up. And that's on the lowest setting here. If I go to the next one, you can see it's even brighter. And the last one, which is the brightest, you can see that as well. It's super bright. So anyhow, this is my review for this lamp. I really like it. And the only other thing you can do, by the way, is you can control the lamp, the angle of it. So what you can do is this. Right now, if the lamp is facing down and in, then the light hits the screen and the keyboard, but it doesn't come as far out, okay? If I tilt the lamp up, then the light is coming out more towards you, which means it's going to see more of the keyboard and the table. Now, you got to be careful because that might get in your eyes, but that's the nice part about this. It's actually variable. So I just varied it right there a little bit more. You can see the lamp light now that you didn't see before, but what's happening is now it's coming out all the way over here on the lower setting, whereas before it didn't come this far out. So it's nice that you can actually do that. So you can lift it up or down, and that'll change the range of the lamp itself. And it's got a pretty good range. Here, I'll show you how far up it can go. So that's how far it can go. You can see almost the entire light bulb of the entire lamp. That's a little bit too bright for me personally. I don't need it that much, so I'm just going to tilt it down. And I kind of like it even more than that. Even I like to have it as far down as I can go. So anyways, that is my review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Take care.